Good morning, class. My name is Daryl Wilson, and I am recording this screencast using Screencast-O-Matic to profile the Learning Express Library. This is an online resource made available through the DC Public Library website and can be utilized by all students and adult learners for accessible lesson guides and study aids. The portion of the database that I'll focus on is K-12 subject matter and improving skills detailed to language arts and writing. This area will serve as my project theme and contribute to a pathfinder for 8th graders in preparation for high school language comprehension and writing. A connection will also be made to the Archdiocese English and Language Arts Curriculum Standard as it relates to St. Anthony Catholic School, the location where I conducted an interview with a middle school librarian. I selected the Learning Express Library because it represents an all-encompassing tool with resources geared to student proficiency in various K-12 subject matter. Another selling point I held in high regard was the availability through a public library website and the element of being free to use as a registered user. So let us begin by navigating to the Learning Express Library by going to the homepage of dclibrary.org, which I have in front of us right here. And now we're going to transition to research and then databases. So at the next screen here, we're presented with the subject and keyword search fields so that we can find a multitude of databases on the web page. Since we already know the name, we'll just type in Learning Express Library, apply the filter, and then we are presented with our database of choice. We should also take note of the subject heading tags at the bottom here. All of these tags relate back to Learning Express Library in terms of subject matter. Career, education, vocation, homework help, all of these tags relate back to the Learning Express Library. We will now visit the resource. And this is our homepage here. Before we begin, let me log in really quick. You would have your own information at the point of registration. I have already done so. I will just log in to get us started. And we'll come back home. And to begin our demonstration, we're going to navigate to all centers and then school center. From this point here, we would navigate to high school because we are focusing on 8th graders transitioning to the 9th grade in regard to English, language arts, and writing. From this point forward, we can take note of the subject matter along the left pane and select English language arts skills, and then transition down to writing and language practice. On the right side of the screen, we are now presented with a number of sample tests which are geared to testing our language ability and reading comprehension. We will then scroll down to grades 9 through 10 writing and language practice 1. And again, this test will set out to get a general idea of what we can expect at the 9th grade level in terms of high school level writing. We'll launch that test. And here, the opening page will give us some information about the test and how to take the test. Once we get a general idea of what to expect, we can then start the test. There are 15 total questions. The first one being centers on a passage that highlights fungus found in Oregon. So our goal here is to read the entire passage and to navigate to the first question, which asks which sentence should be deleted because it presents a detail that is unimportant to the article. So it's really important to digest this entire passage and then discern in your own mind which sentence between 4 through 7 is least relevant to the passage as a whole. I will select A, number 4, and then we can move on to the next question. The coolest aspect about this practice test is that you can indeed save and finish and come back to it. We will then select save and finish, save. And then here we are presented with our saved tests. I took 3 before we got started, but the one that we were just focusing on is at the top here. And you also have the option to delete tests. You can delete. So I'm deleting the 3 that I just did prior to taking this one. And we're all set up right here. And for the most part, this is the end of my presentation. I feel that this is a fantastic tool for 8th graders transitioning to the 9th grade who want to get a better understanding of where their abilities currently lie in regard to English, language arts, writing, and reading comprehension. The home page is definitely a great tool for all learners, K through 12, even adult. So definitely check this website out when you decide to come back. And in addition to this, revisiting the database page at dcpubliclibrary.org to get more opportunities to interact with databases with the subject tags here. And I hope this was very helpful to you. Hope to see you later.